Hello, dear viewers. Thank you for joining me. Tarot Mom here. I want to read on the wildfires on the West Coast because, they've had that heat dome and they've had such trouble with wildfires this year again. And yeah, I knew that was going to happen. But, is there any end in sight to this? Is there hopefulness about the future with this? In one area, yes, and not so much in the other area. Okay. Queen of Wands, Page of Wands. Okay, well, I feel like that's saying at least there are governmental programs in place to help much better. Emergency programs. This is a focus. Right, Kamala, of course she would show up, right? From California, of course she would show up. She's going to try to take better care of people through this. That's good as the season goes on. Now, however, I said the Two of Coins kind of look like one area, yeah, one area, no. Upper West Coast, is that, less vulnerable? Is that less vulnerable, like Washington, Oregon? Well, we do have a lightning strike here. So there will be a fire started by lightning. Seven of Coins, because it's still too dry. But the guardedness, it won't be quite as bad as people fear. Okay, but yeah, it's just been terrible. So I do feel like the upper West Coast may be where they get a little more relief coming into the season, like they maybe they're watching, they're waiting. Yeah, they still have trouble for a while though. Then gradually into calmer waters. The temps go down a bit. They maybe do get some rain. Yeah, okay, so it does calm down at some point in the season here. And the government is working again. Yeah, there's that too. At least there's a lot of study of this, a lot of measurements taken, more money put into trying to evacuate people. Okay. All right. Now, so what about California though? What about California? Bad year, bad season, the whole season? Yeah, I think so, guys. I'm so sorry. However, there's a lot of wealth there, which means that this is an issue that people need to pay attention to. Our political system needs to pay attention to it. There will be people demanding that. There's a lot of, right, California economy is 1/6 of the economy, right? Or no. Is it that, or is it the 6th largest economy in the world all on its own? It's one or the other. But there is, just even financially, for the financial stability of our nation, it would behoove our government to improve this situation. So it's a climate change issue. They've got to work on that. 5 of Coins. Yeah, also more people displaced, right? The growing homelessness. California is what I'm getting is California has a whole bunch of problems that really do need to be addressed. Partly, just by virtue of the great success that state has had in the past. So is California more effectively governed in the coming years? That's what I want to ask. 2 of Swords, depends on the next election. 8 of Wands, there are a number of initiatives moving forward. There are things happening in secret. It's like there's still some troubles that have to be overcome. There's too much secret dealing. Yes, there are a number of initiatives that are launched, but maybe not the really big change that needs to happen right away. So I don't think immediately, I don't think in the next year or two. Let's see. Right, right. Too many deaths. Well, and see, these are a lot of them climate change kind of related. So, of course, I suppose that doesn't happen quickly, the changes. Ace of Swords, but that's sort of victory in having a plan, much study. Four of Coins, and they do maintain, okay, they do maintain wealth, okay, they do maintain, even though there's lots of talk about people leaving California, they do maintain quite a lot of power economically. Five of Cups, it's sort of like, I just see lots and lots of study of the West Coast, effects of climate change and labeling it and really getting down to the nitty gritty during the Biden administration here, during the next year, and things becoming quite clear, which helps. I believe the goals that the Biden administration has set for decreasing emissions will be beat. I believe they will be beat. I believe that there will be more dramatic kinds of measures taken in the coming years because it will become abundantly clear they need to be. That's what I believe. So, I mean, we may have things that surprise us, like all of a sudden, you can't drive this vehicle. You know, like all of a sudden, maybe you can, but you have to pay huge taxes on it because you're using gas, you know, and it's not a hybrid or it's not an electric vehicle. We might see things like that. And, you know, it'll be too bad because it will affect folks who have used vehicles. I do think if this happens still under the Biden administration, they would try to alleviate some of the pain of that, perhaps buying those vehicles. But there is going to be some pain. I think there will be measures for reducing emissions and carbon dioxide that are more extreme than people are anticipating, which will be good, which will be all right. We'll all be okay. Plastic is something I've heard a lot about. Every time I buy something with plastic packaging that is just not necessary, I feel it. I feel should have done it. I feel it, and I feel it in my intuition. This isn't in my, guilty thoughts, five of cups kind of thing. I feel it in my intuition, like plastic is so bad, and we will really be moving away from plastic within a few years. I mean, really moving away from it. Thank goodness. Because it is so bad. Right? It's a petroleum product. And yeah, we're going to have a lot of change. It'll be okay though. I mean, it'll be all right. It's just, yeah, we don't like inconveniences, right? But it'll be okay. There'll be all right changes. Let me ask about our progress on climate change in the next 10 years. Let's ask about that. Lover's card. It's a bit burdensome. 10 of Wands. We make steady progress though. And we have a friendly White House toward it. Good. You know what though, guys? I do have to tell you, my intuition also says with the gloom and doom stuff about, we're irreversible damage that can never be reversed. I'm sorry, I don't believe that. My intuition says that our Earth is plenty powerful, and if we can finally give her a break, there's recovery to be had, But we do suffer some of the effects of what has been wrought for years, of course, before that kind of recovery can the really amazing recovery can take place. It's got to be incremental at first. But I do believe our earth is very strong and we can avoid ruining it. I do believe that. We wait too long to take the measures we should take, but our earth can come back faster than what is projected as well. All right. Well, on that positive note, I thank you all so much and have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.